Alright, got a little action fixing to happen on the 210 here, and let me update you since I last videoed the cross member. Let's see, let's start in here. We took the plasma cutter and cut the pinch welds and removed the cross member here. So it wasn't terrible, I mean, you know, comparatively to what the rest of the car looks like. There's a piece of the frame that came out in front of it though. So, and then we took the spot weld cutter and tried to cut all these, and then it's been muddy out here for like 3 weeks, just now drying up. This is considered dry compared to what it was. As you can see, my jack stands have kind of settled a bit, but it's okay. So what I'm going to try to do now is get this the rest of the way out to where I can get it to where it needs to be to weld to the other floor, and maybe, just maybe, we can get him in there and at least tack weld it in place, because unfortunately I'm about to have to kick this project to the back burner for a bit, just because, well, of that thing up there. Y'all gonna see more of that soon. Bagged hard body that needs much help. I'll just say that. Yeah, my car needs a lot of help too, but well, I don't have to have this one. Honestly, I should be working on my little yellow one. So anyway, all right, let me get a couple things set up and see what I can get done here. Let's see. Now, this part, I couldn't see to find the dang pinch welds because there's so much pitting. Maybe I can just pry it off because it's rusty. I know what we'll do. First, we'll put our gloves on. and try the little trick I figured out last night. Oh. Time I get done, there ain't going to be a lot of this Z-floor left, but at least I'll have a frame and a back end for a roll pan. So. In case y'all wondering, This is an old school screwdriver. It's steel all the way back because they know you're going to beat on it. Ta-da! Okay, now I need the grinder. Grind all those pinch welds down, and the tape measure so I can see what else needs to be done. So the basic idea here is what I cut loose from here reattach to here, because those are the same size and in the same location. The thing that's not the same is the width between here. I can deal with that though. Alright, let's see here. $27.25. Let's see this over here. Huh, 27. Gap there. Over here. 27.8. Okay. That part's pretty good shape. Let's get over here. Under here. We know we got 27 and a half. Alright, that's at the front. Wait a minute. We're measuring flanges. Let's see between the actual rails here. Yeah, 28 and a half. Okay, and here where that's going to sit, 27 and a half. Okay, so I'll find an inch total. Strut tower reinforcement has actually caused some rust in that area. I tried to take these bolts out, which actually go to the suspension on the 240. And they didn't want to come out. I see I actually did some damage trying to drive them out because I had a sledgehammer beating the shit out of them, so they kind of bowed this up. We'll just ignore that. Where's my little shorts chair? Okay, not exactly a tool, but I did just think of something I need to go find, because this bending over stuff is for the birds. Birds like to bend over, right? Of course they do. They're always pecking the ground. Yep. Bend on overs for the birds. Alright, be back. So here we go. Big bolt here. Big bolt over here. They need to go. They have a C-channel bracket. They're stuck in there. I've been brainstorming for like 10 minutes trying to figure this out. And there's only one solution that I've came up with that will work. Because the bolt's in the way. This one I could maybe cut the bolt off and get down in there. But the easiest way to do it is going to be cut through from the bottom. Cut the bracket in two. Then this will come out. This one's loose on one side. So if I cut it, make a slit in there, the bolt will come out. I have to cut slits in the bottom of these frame rails anyways because they're going to have to come in. So what we're going to do now is flip him over, cut some slits in the bottom of the frame rails. There you can see that big bolt. Alright, so now that I flipped it over, I got to remember which side of which one. Okay, the inside of that one's pretty much loose, so we're going to cut the outside right here. See if that did the trick. Still stuck to the bottom apparently because it's pulling it down right there. Alright. See if I have any better luck on this side. We still got a spot weld in that one. pinch welds in here. I'm pretty sure this bolt is actually supposed to come out. This nut's welded in here, but the bolt itself is supposed to come out. I think it just seized from rust, but it is. It's really seized, I'm telling you. I beat the crap out of that thing with a sledgehammer, and it didn't come out. So now I'll have to weld up this little gap, but I couldn't figure any other way of getting that out of there. Let's turn this one around here and see. So let's try that same trick here. Bend it up, bend it down, bend it up, bend it down. About to get a beat going there. Okay, this is going to seem a little stupid, but if I actually cut the bolt off, then I can bend that down enough, I think it'll break on off. La-di-da. Ooh, that's hot. There we go. So let's see, which one was it? That one right there was really stuck. That one too, kind of. So now we got that big ugly son of a bitch out of our way. Yeah. Whew. Like I say, these slots can be welded back up, but before I do, I gotta make some more splits. And I think how I'm gonna do this, since basically I need a pie cut. But if I just do the pie, if I knew exactly what pie cut I needed, would be one thing. But what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to split it on each side, bend the rail in, out, whichever way I need to get it to fit, then trim out the excess piece to make it come back together and fit. So I don't know why I'm telling y'all all this, because who else is going to be putting a 240Z trunk back floor in a B210? 210. But anyway. However, this can probably be found easier than that. So, Z guys probably be cringing seeing this, but hey, this was sitting, wasn't doing nobody no good. Now it's going to do some good. So, and it was a little rough for a Z guy to use too. So, anyway, so yeah, so now we're going to make some splits in the rails and see if I can get this sucker under there. Now I intentionally made these splits in the flat part so that this side has some of the bend coming around. It's going to make it a little harder to bend where I want it, but it's going to give it more strength so that when I put it back together, it should be stronger. Now I'm just going to bend that up a little bit. Do the same thing over here. Well, this side all I got to do is split the inside because the other side I already cut completely out. Alright. What is this little bracket I'm hanging on back here? Not sure. Okay, so progress. Isn't that a soup? No, that's Progresso. So yeah, I want to bend that one a little bit. Now these need to go that way, and then these need to go that way. Anyway, hopefully I can massage them in place once I get it in there. Yeah, that's it. Alright, now I got my S10 tire spacer there. Why I have an S10 tire, I don't know. I haven't never owned an S10. Anyway. actually touching. So in, needs to go in. Yeah. Do the other side a little bit. Oh yeah. And out of jack. Well, I think the inner fenders pieces, not for sure if they're going to work out to be able to use them, attach them at all, but at least if they don't, I can cut them away from inside. They're not going to interfere with what I'm doing right now, I don't believe. Although something's holding me from going in far enough, so that could be it. Alright. Alright, I'm going to stop the video for right now because got a little brainstorming to do here. Okay, so it appears I didn't measure the width of the actual roll pan. We're going to have a little gap to have to fill in there, but that's okay. And we're not quite up forward as far as we need to be. A little dark in there, but got a little more trimming to do on the frame rails in a couple spots. I was hoping to get this end tack welded today, but I don't think it's going to happen. My back is about to give out, and I still got to move this car so I can get that trailer down here, along with the remnants of the 240Z floor pan. So, about to stick the wheels back on. Move her out of the way. So this may be a part 2 of this video with the final part at a later time. Hopefully it won't be much later, you know. But it would be very beneficial to have this on the lift because Let's see, can you see that? Yeah, see, we got about a 1/4 inch gap there, and it needs to flare out a little more trimming there. The other side's got a bracket, and I still got to figure out what to do with those wheel wells, whether to keep them, whether to just cut them out and try and put a piece from the other part in, or what. So she's a long ways from done, but I do believe, at the very least, from what I'm seeing here now, that this is going to work. So obviously I got more trunk drop off and everything, more, you know, metal work to do, but this gives me something to work to instead of a big gaping hole. So I guess that'll about wrap it up for this. Might do a little short segment of moving the car here after I get it back on the ground, but for now I'm going to drop this floor pan back out and put it in the garage, since I did a lot of cleaning on it and I don't want it to rust. And clean up this mess and get this truck down here and see if I can get started on it.